these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability.
Decent chance! It's there! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, what's he done? Tries a shot! Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading.
Dembele! And it's a goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay onside, Peter. That was really clever.
So, a breakthrough already. Cruyff picks it up out wide. And he shoots! Marquinhos. Not much subtlety about that. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Big header! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it clap.
He's tried one! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And it's McTominay. He's having a go!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. There they go, hunting in packs. That'll be a throw. João Palhinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti. Well read, nice interception. McTominay. Vieira. And here's Dembele. And this is Cruyff. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Dembele! Off the post! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the counter is on. And it's Neymar. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaká. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been... And again!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And it's Kaká. And here's Messi. And he's well positioned here. Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Dembele. Dembele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
That has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No goals as yet. And here's Dembele. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. It's a mighty effort! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's had it taken off him. He's given it away. An instinctive delivery. And this is Dembele. Club America upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Threads one in. And the shot! And he's straight offside. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Oh, that's... Tries a shot! It's loose. That's another chance! Zanetti gets good distance on it. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Look at the space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira gets across to intercept that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's the keeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a good ball through. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. That has been slung wide. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, it's Dembele. Saliba deals with that comfortably.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar, probing pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Saliba cuts out the pass. The ball has bounced loose now. Produces a cross. Bullet. Ambitious ball here. Dembele is flagged offside. Vieira. Zanetti. Can he spark a counter here? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Thuram. Vieira. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is a brilliant interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Bellingham. And that's gone loose. And smartly reclaimed. Messi has given away a free kick. Been still separated by the game's only goal. And it's Zanetti. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is number
Ball's
21,
out once more.
Pele.
Pele. And here's Dembele. He came in hard, very hard. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way past. He's got away.
Club America really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Club America needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Van Dijk has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now it's Mbappe. That's good play. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number
All he needs to
3,
do is to place this between the
Bellingham.
goalposts and
Number
basically let them
22,
attack it.
Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the
Coming
mood to
on the
take any
field,
risks.
Number 37, Van de Ven. Number 14, Gattuso. Substitution in progress.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dembele is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Decent chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
There's going to be another change here.
Zanetti. Number 2, Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 24, Guardiola. Number 20, Rijkaard.
Club America appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Pass is just off target. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Thuram. Oh, this looks sharp.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's come loose. It's Dembele! And that is quite wonderful. About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much.
Here's a chance! And how did he not make it 4? And he's managed to get rid. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.